Have you ever woken up from a dream and something didn't feel right? Not just fear or confusion about what the dream was about, but you suddenly feel a strange heaviness. It's as if your spirit just experienced something that your body cannot explain. You try to shake it off by telling yourself it's just a dream. But deep down, you know it didn't feel ordinary. Because some dreams are not just dreams, they are deep visions. They are warning signs. They are revelations of either the things about to happen, the things that have happened, or the things that have already happened but need certain intervention. And if you ignore them for too long, things may begin to go wrong in your physical life. The truth is, life is spiritual. Before anything happens physically, it often takes shape in the spiritual realm. One of the ways the unseen world communicates to mortality is through dreams. It's true not every dream matters. Some can be as a result of anxiety, fear, random imaginations, and so on. But some dreams carry patterns, repeated symbols and strange scenarios that leave you drained, confused, or delayed. When certain dreams begin to repeat themselves, you must pay attention to your spiritual instincts, because sometimes it is not just your mind speaking. In this video, I will reveal to you 7 powerful dream signs that many people experience. And these signs are clear indications that some things are not right spiritually. As you listen, don't just hear the words, search your life, because you may have seen these things before and ignored them while things keep getting worse in your life. Sign number 1, wandering in the market without purpose. If you find yourself in a busy market, full of people, movement, and opportunities, but strangely, you don't know why you are there. You keep moving from one spot to another, looking, searching, but not finding anything you think is the reason you're there. You see things, but nothing connects. You feel lost even in the middle of abundance. Think about it. A market is a place of exchange, a place where important decisions are made. A place where people go to gain something and move forward. But in this dream, you are present yet disconnected. You are moving yet stagnant. Spiritually, this is not just a random scene. It reflects a life where opportunities exist, but access is missing. Effort is present, but results are absent. Movement is happening, but direction is lost. You may be doing many things in your life, trying different paths, putting in energy to work, but deep within you, there is confusion. Nothing seems to click. Nothing seems to settle. And if this pattern continues, it can translate into real life as starting things but not finishing, being busy but not productive, seeing others move forward while you seem stuck in one spot. This kind of dream is not an ordinary dream. It is a serious spiritual signal. Sign number 2, falling into an endless pit. You see yourself in a dream, falling into a bottomless pit. You just keep falling and falling, but you never reach the bottom of the pit. There is no landing, no stability, no end, just descent. In that moment, you feel powerless. You are out of control, like something has taken over your direction. Pause, because this dream is very heavy. Falling without end speaks of instability, a life without footing, a journey without control. It is the feeling of trying to hold things together, but everything keeps slipping through your hands. In your waking life, this often shows up as things suddenly going wrong, your plans collapsing unexpectedly, your efforts not holding structure. You try to rise, but something pulls you down again and again. And the most dangerous part? You don't know where the end is. This kind of dream forces you to ask, what exactly is controlling the direction of my life? Because no one falls endlessly unless something is affecting their foundation. Sign number 3, entering a vehicle that never reaches your destination. If you see yourself in a dream entering a vehicle, it could be a bus, a car, a bike, or even a train. At first, it feels normal. You are going somewhere. There is movement. There is hope. But suddenly, things begin to shift. The journey becomes slow, uncertain, confusing. Then it happens that the vehicle suddenly breaks down, or stops halfway, or takes you to the wrong location, and you are left stranded. Pause, because this one is very deep. A vehicle represents movement, progress, transition, a journey from one level to another. But in this dream, though movement exists, but arrival is missing. You are not stagnant, but you are not progressing either. In your waking life, this often shows up as starting journeys that never lead anywhere, opportunities that fail halfway, connections that waste your time, efforts that don't produce results. You keep moving, but you never arrive at your destination. And over time, this creates frustration, exhaustion, doubt, because nothing drains a person more than movement without results. Sign number 4, being chased by unknown forces. If you see yourself being chased in the dream, you keep running very fast. You desperately want to escape from something. You know that something is behind you, but you can't even fully see it. You can feel it close, too close. If you try to scream, your voice feels weak. You try to run faster, but your legs feel heavy. No matter how hard you try to run, you cannot fully escape. This is not a good sign. This dream carries pressure. Being chased represents something unresolved, something persistent, something refusing to let go. It may not be visible, but it is present. In your waking life, this can be translated to constant stress, unexplained fear, repeated problems, battles that never seem to end. You solve one issue, another appears. You overcome one challenge, another follows. It feels like something is always after you, and over time it affects your peace, your confidence, and your ability to rest, because you are always on the run. Sign number 5, being lost without direction. If you find yourself in the dream walking, but you don't even know where you are going, you keep turning left and right, then back again, yet end up on the same path you walked past. The path you walk through looks familiar, but no sense of direction. There is no arriving at a destination. This dream is a quiet but dangerous one, because having a clear direction of your journey is everything in life. Without direction, every effort becomes wasted. This dream reflects confusion, lack of clarity, uncertainty about your next step. In your waking life, you may feel like you don't know what decision to make. You are unsure about your path. You constantly feel stuck between options, and the longer it continues, the more it will affect your confidence. You begin to question yourself, whether you are on the right path or not. You keep wondering if you're missing something. Why does nothing feel clear? And slowly, you begin to drift. Sign number 6, being unable to speak or move when you're in danger. Now this one is one of the dream signs you should not take lightly. When you have a dream where you try to speak, but no sound comes out. You try to shout, but your voice is locked. You try to move away from an unfavorable situation, but your body refuses to move. You are clearly aware of your surroundings, but you feel powerless. Now pause. This is one of the most intense experiences because it touches something deep. Your ability to express, your ability to act, your ability to respond. In that moment, you feel trapped, silenced, or restricted to certain movements. In real life, this can reflect as feeling unheard, feeling overlooked. You completely feel unable to express yourself fully. You have ideas, but you don't share them with anyone. You have feelings, but you keep suppressing them. Or even worse, you keep trying so hard to move forward, but something keeps holding you back. And over time, this creates frustration inside, because you have a lot you want to showcase, but something keeps resisting you. Sign number 7, having repeated disturbing dreams. If you keep having the same dream again and again and again on different days, but same pattern, maybe the faces change, but the message remains. Pause, because repetition is never random. When something keeps repeating, it is demanding attention. It means there's something that needs to be addressed. In real life, this can reflect cycles, the same problems repeating, the same mistakes happening, the same outcomes returning. You try to move forward, but something pulls you back. It feels like a loop, and until something changes, the pattern continues. If you have been experiencing these dreams, do not ignore them, because when confusion shows in your dreams and confusion shows in your waking life, it is no longer coincidence. When delay shows in your dreams and delay shows in your life, you must pay attention. When negative patterns show in your dreams and also show in your reality, then something is speaking, and silence will not solve it. Do not panic, but do not ignore. Instead, become fully aware and strengthen yourself spiritually. Guard your mind with the Word of God. Guard your decisions. Guard your environment. Disconnect from the things that drain you spiritually and physically. Reconnect with what builds you and strengthens you. Because whether it begins spiritually or emotionally, you have the power to respond. Have you ever had any of these dreams? Be honest. Share your experience in the comments, because sometimes speaking about it is the first step to breaking the pattern. If this revelation has opened your eyes, subscribe now to the Believer's Power channel, because there are lots and lots that you need to understand. Don't miss out.